You could have $55,000 more in 20 years without saving one extra dollar. Same 10,000, same discipline. The only thing that changes is where you put it. Here's the scenario. You finally start saving. $100 here, $200 there. It feels good, responsible, disciplined. Then one day you open your banking app and see $10,000 sitting in savings, earning maybe 0.5% interest. That's $50 a year. Meanwhile, everyone's talking about stocks, index funds, compound growth, and you start wondering, am I doing this wrong? I asked myself that same question a few years ago, and the answer surprised me. So today, I'm breaking down the exact step-by-step path to turn saving into investing without blowing up your financial security in the process. I'm Jack. If you've got money sitting in savings but aren't sure how to start investing it, subscribe. This channel is built for exactly that transition. Quick disclaimer before we start. I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't personalized financial advice. This is general education. Always consider your own situation, or talk to a licensed professional before making big money moves. Saving alone won't make you wealthy. Saving is important, but it's not the finish line. It's stage one. Savings protect your money. Investments grow your money. Two completely different jobs. Let's run the numbers. $10,000 in a savings account at 1% interest becomes $10,100 after a year. Put that same $10,000 in something tracking the S&P 500, which has historically averaged around 10% annually over long stretches. And after 1 year, you're at $11,000. Not a huge gap yet, but stretch it to 20 years. Savings at 1% grows to about $12,200. Invested at 10%, that same $10,000 becomes roughly $67,000. Same starting amount. Wildly different outcome. The real wealth gap isn't between people who save and people who spend. It's between people who save and people who invest. So why don't more people make that jump? It's not the math, it's the psychology. Why investing feels scary even when it shouldn't. Savings feel safe because you can watch the numbers sit still. Investments move, sometimes down 5% on a random Tuesday, and that volatility is enough to scare most people away permanently. If you're thinking, I don't want to lose my savings, that's a completely fair instinct. It's also exactly why this transition should happen in stages, not all at once. The step-by-step path. Step 1. Build a real emergency fund first. Before you invest a single dollar, get 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved in cash. This money isn't for investing. It's for job loss, medical emergencies, car repairs. The number one reason people panic sell investments is that they needed the cash sooner than they expected. An emergency fund is what protects your investments from your own life. Step 2. Split your money into 2 mental buckets. Bucket 1, safety money. Bucket 2, growth money. Safety money doesn't move. Growth money is allowed to fluctuate because fluctuating is literally its job. This one mental shift removes most of the anxiety around investing. Step 3. Start small and start now. Most beginners think investing requires thousands of dollars up front. It doesn't. Plenty of brokerages let you start with $50 or $100. At this stage, the goal isn't a big return. It's building the habit because consistency beats timing every single time. Step 4. Keep it simple. This is where a lot of beginners sabotage themselves, jumping straight into day trading, options, or crypto speculation. The boring stuff usually wins. Index funds like a total market fund such as VTI or an S&P 500 fund like VOO spread your money across hundreds of companies at once instead of betting on one. Lower risk, built-in diversification, decades of solid long-term track record. Even Warren Buffett has pointed everyday investors toward low-cost index funds for years. Step 5. Stay consistent and let compounding do the work. Say you invest $300 a month and the market averages 8% a year. After 25 years, you'd have roughly $285,000. You only put in $90,000 of that yourself. The other approximately $195,000 is pure growth. That's compounding working for you while you sleep. The analogy that makes it click. Saving is like storing seeds in a jar. Safe, but nothing grows. Investing is like planting those same seeds in soil. At first, it looks messy. and you don't see results right away. But given time, it grows into something far bigger than what you started with. But what if the market crashes? Good question. And market crashes are normal. They've happened dozens of times throughout history, and the market has recovered every single time. Here's the part that actually works in your favor. When you're investing consistently and the market drops, your monthly contribution buys more shares at a lower price. That often sets you up for stronger returns once the market recovers. Investors who stay calm through the dips are thinking in decades, not days. Quick recap. Build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Split your money into safety versus growth buckets. Start investing small, consistently. Keep it simple. Index funds over speculation. Stay disciplined and let time do the heavy lifting. Saving gives you stability. Investing gives you freedom. Combine both, and that's when your money starts working for you instead of just sitting there. Next video, I'll walk through exactly which index funds I actually use and why, so hit subscribe if you don't want to miss it. One question before you go. Are you still in the saving stage, or have you already made the jump to investing? Drop it in the comments. I read every one.